Hello, Roderick Jennings here, former government special advisor and counsellor to the Prime Minister. I've set up this TV channel to help mentor all aspiring new special advisors. On this channel, you'll find film footage of my many Zoom calls with the Prime Minister, together with film of a press conference I gave. I'm hoping that together it'll help you confront the hordes of left-wing media. Thank you. PM, Putin is making demands again. Why have you gone grey, Prime Minister? Give him everything he wants. Will do, PM. Prime Minister, the army want to replace their tanks with drones. Now, I have to say, the idea does have merit and will save us significant sums of money. So, in anticipation of that, I've decided to develop a communication strategy for the generals. Why? Well, you see, sir, some of the generals don't know what drones are. Prime Minister, one of our drones has just crashed into a model boat. Just awaiting your instructions, Prime Minister. Foreign aid, Prime Minister. I thought that was what the levelling up agenda was. Prime Minister, I think your idea to bring public schools into the state sector is a levelling up too far. I mean, frankly, PM, the oiks have no table manners. Can I just come in there, Prime Minister? We think our fishing policy post-Brexit is likely to break down very quickly. Why, you say? Well, PM, it's actually quite clear that the Brits don't eat herrings. No, they don't, sir. Just cod. I mean, the fish will be rotting in the markets. Think of the political stench. That Blair chap's been on the phone again, Prime Minister. Yes, it appears he wants to join the party. I'll get him to call you next time. Prime Minister, I assumed you were a happily married man. Well, you see, we've had this Miss Susie on the phone. She keeps pestering me. Oh, okay. Give her your private number. Prime Minister, think very carefully before you answer my next question. Prime Minister, let's be very clear about this. The role of Prime Minister can always be recast.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can I ask you all to settle down, please? I'm going to make some announcements. As I previously informed you, my name is Roderick Jennings. I am a government advisor and special advisor to the Prime Minister. As previously stated, I am a serious person, therefore you should listen to my words extremely carefully. As you will recall, I recently instructed the Prime Minister to advise you all that it is our intention to reflate the British economy. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister misspoke and stated we intend to refloat the British economy. Can we please note, the British economy is not sinking, despite all the economic data to the contrary. Are we clear about that? Thank you. Then I'll continue. The Prime Minister, as instructed by me, has signed off on today's briefing by me to provide you with an insight into his and mine reflationary strategy and plans. So here they are, or will be, when we've decided what to do. But the first step, and most important step, is to give our plans a name. We thought Dunkirk. Retreat is, after all, the best form of attack. That's a great line, so could you please ensure it is reported accordingly. Integral to our plan to reflate the British economy is the PM going around the country giving rousing speeches. But this should not be misconstrued for early election campaigning. The Prime Minister is very confident of staying PM. Rishi promised he could keep his job for the time being. Fine fellow, that Rishi. That's official, and you heard it from me. I digress. So, here are our provisional reflation plans, in rough cut, to reinforce our desire to build. Our plans will include, but are not exclusively, 1, to construct a huge number of apartments on the banks of the River Thames, that's flats to you, for investors, money launderers from Russia, Africa, and of course, those fleet of foot Greeks. We will also build a modest amount of social housing, but not on the riverbank. 2, a gigantic new rail infrastructure project to address the modest oversight of our beloved former leader, Harold Macmillan, the commissioner of the Beeching Report in the 1960s, to shut down our entire national rail infrastructure. Thirdly, and this is visionary, to build a new airport for London in the River Thames, to provide visitors to the metropolis with a never-to-be-forgotten ride of a lifetime. Finally, the abolition of all elections to ensure we have the right people in power all the time, mostly me. Please note, no tax rises. So, there you are. Please go forth and report this visionary agenda. It's a great insight into our thinking. That's mine, of course, the Prime Minister, and Rishi. Thank you.